Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Dirgo207 with you guys, coming at you today with the Federated Auto Parts 250 here at Nashville. We're joining you today as we start to pull away in the points, which was a big news story this week, which we'll get to here in a moment. Qualifying went pretty well in my opinion, although we did only manage to snag out a 15th place start, or 17th place start, I'm sorry. Which I wasn't quite expecting. I was kind of expecting a little bit more out of that, but I guess everyone else just once again was faster than me in qualifying. Even Tim Lexington. Tim Lexington managed to nab a 8th place qualifying run. Eddie Houston's first, Greg Biffle second, Kurt Busch third, Mike Wallace, Dennis Setzer, Ryan Reffner, Steve Grissom, Tim Lexington, Terry Cook, and Marty Houston all make up the top 10. A lot of our competition here in the points battle finder themselves up there in the top 10. Just about all of them except us. So Randy Tolsma's a little bit in front of us. He's I think 4th in points now. Take a look at that here in a minute as well. Like I said, we're expecting a pretty long, grueling race, but first let's jump into the news for the week. Oh, apparently I hit a button. Where am I going? Oh, it's practice, Mike. What are we doing here? Okay. Anyways, so we do have some critics that are commenting on our points lead, as we've often been in this situation before, where you know, we've been in the points lead, and you know, heading into this point in the season, this is where we usually start to choke. So Nashville seems to be a pretty promising track for us, but we do have Chicago and Dover coming up, which again are 2 tracks we've yet to visit. But naysayers will be naysayers. The statistics speak for themselves, really. Apparently I'm finding all the buttons that I shouldn't be hitting today. But if we do take a look at the points battle here, we're 138 points ahead of Jack Sprague, who's in 2nd. Mike Wallace is in 3rd. Randy Tolsma's in 4th. Steve Grissom 5th. Kurt Busch 6th. Greg Biffle 7th. Andy Houston 8th. Jimmy Hensley moved up ahead of Marty Houston, who now takes up the 10th position. But we're making some headway. It's, you know, this is very important that we get a good finish here today and try to stay ahead of, you know, Mike Wallace and Jack Sprague, which Jack Sprague I think is, where is he in? Qualified, no, he qualified 33rd, so as long as we can finish in front of Mike Wallace, because that's, you know, him and Dennis Setzer, or I'm sorry, Randy Tolsma are going to be our toughest competition. Then finally, some team news. Not a whole lot going on. Allison's very happy for once, which is nice, although we're hearing from the technical director. Just don't usually hear from Claude too much, but apparently the shop is getting a little mad that we keep tearing the trucks up, so they'd like us to take it easy, which, no, unsure if we'll be able to do. But it's already 2:20 in the morning. I should probably get this race underway so I can have a hope of getting to bed here soon. So I think we should jump into it and get ready.
Start your engines!
So as you saw there, 125 laps. We got 85 laps of fuel, so it should be a one-stop event. We're on the inside, so I'm quite happy there. Take a little swig of Pepsi. Got the 42 door outside. Truck is bad fast here. We got a really good truck. A little warmer than it was in practice, so hopeful that will translate well going forward. It was 52 degrees during practice. Hey, Size Knight. Take it easy here. The outside got a big jump. Oh, hello. Okay, let me just get booted out of the way. was a weird start. But we hung on to it, so why are we 3 wide? Can we not be 3 wide? Carlos Contreras, why are you right there? I mean, that was me, but still, why are we running 3 wide? This sucks. Oh, God. Well, I just gotta wait for these guys to thin out, so... make the outside work. That's what we're gonna do. Oh. Oh, these damn trucks. Oh, they're wrecking again. Oh, just get out of the way.
Stay behind the 73 car. There's an accident in turn 2.
Is everyone pitting? Because yeah, can we just...
Pit road is now open.
I'm taking track position.
You're now in the top 20. Whoa, 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 slow down.
I'm staying out and taking track position. I'm not getting stuck back there again. Oh look, Tim Lexington's up here. Wait, Tim Lexington's leading. Oh. Well, there we go.
You're in 4th. Good job.
I can't remember who's sharing whose truck here in 2002. We'll probably get a little more in depth into that here in the future once we kind of start figuring out 2001. But as of right now, McDonald and my brother are sharing this 87 truck. Tim Lexington will stay in, well, he'll be in the rebranded 78 truck, which will now be the 48 truck. And then 2002, well, we gotta see which driver performs better, my brother or Randy McDonald. Randy McDonald will probably stay on the team. You know, there is talks about opening up a third truck ride, or a third ride, but that's gonna yet to be foreseen right now. Depends on what happens with Lexington, so hopefully if he has a breakout year, then, you know, he'll maybe move on up. Oh wait, Lexington, why are you pitting? Oh, you idiot. Why the hell did you pit now? Pit strategy is not strong with that team, I tell you. Really, buddy? You're going to pit as we're going green. What did the 78 do? Oh, Jesus. That team concerns me. But the truck's a little beat up, and that's fine.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in.
Yeah, literally, we were just complimenting him, and there he goes pitting. Oh.
You're in second.
Yeah, glad we sacrificed the pit stop for track position. Gotta try and catch Biffle. He's far back in the points, so... I think he's 6th, if I recall correctly. There we go. We're catching him.
Outside. He's low.
A little hard to pass on the inside, so let's try the outside.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. We got trouble in the pit. Pit road is closed. Car outside. Here comes the leader. He's low.
Well, that worked.
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the pace car. You're in first. Pit road is now open. Keep it to 35.
Do I have to let those
Keep it
guys
under
by first before I
3,000
pit?
In second.
I think I had to let those guys by first before I pit.
We won't fix the damage.
That's it, I'm just gonna come in.
The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2.
I just don't want to get black flag for passing cars that didn't matter, but, you know, still. Just trying to watch my P's and Q's.
The pace cars in turn 3. The pace cars in turn 4. Go, go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. The pace cars on the front stretch. Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,000 in seconds. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like they caught it speeding on pit road. Okay, you've got to go to the end of the longest line.
NASCAR,
Okay,
I'm gonna kick you.
Okay, merge when you can. Stay behind the pace car.
Ugh. Alright, guess we gotta battle through traffic again. Was not worth my time.
All right, we're back in fifth. Stay behind the 22 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line.
Oh, if everyone would love to hurry up and get out here so I can stay behind them, that'd be lovely.
Stay behind the 22 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line.
Shoney's. Huh. And I say, they love giving me speed penalties. I don't know if I ever actually went over.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Where the hell did everyone come from? Why are so many trucks a lap down?
We're going green next time by. Stay on the end of the longest line. Stay behind the 48 car on the inside line. Stay on the end of the longest line.
I see how this race is going to be. It's going to be one of these long headaches of a race.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green, green, green. That car's a lap down.
I gotta figure out how to get around these guys.
Outside. Stay low. Clear outside. Car's a lap down. Inside. Keep high. Keep high. Clear inside.
Oh, oh, there goes Tim Lexington.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. That car's a lap down. You all right? Pit road is closed. Looks like you got some kind of engine problem.
Are
there.
you kidding me?
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. We got a wreck in turn 1. There's an accident in the pit. Stay behind the 48 car. Whoa, 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 slow down. No tires this time, guys. We'll give you 1 can of fuel.
Oh. Just shoot me.
Pit road is now open.
Now we're gonna go around. What in the hell are we doing? Speed limit's 35 under 3,000.
Back and forth now.
Well, this wasn't Tim's fault. I mean, just gonna try and get up close to the, hold on, let me make sure I'm not gonna get a penalty and stuff, because Bill France just loves giving me penalties. I'm gonna come in next time by and come fix that damage. I just want to be up here as close as I can be to the pace car. Because I'm imagining it's going to take me a minute or two with some of this damage, so second gear, 3,000. I'm going to just kind of check it real quick. I am going to cheat, so.
Limit 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front stretch. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2.
Come on, guys.
The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go!
Thank you,
Keep it
guys.
to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 3. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 26 car. Okay, merge when you can. We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 26 car on the outside line. Whoa, 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 slow down.
So let's see, who's out? Lexington, Dean, Sprague. Sprague's out, so that's good. He's our closest competitor right now with points, so with him being out, that will help us out, so
Get ready now.
at least being on the lead lap will help us out.
Pit cars in.
We just gotta get up there and try to win the damn thing.
Green, green, green. Car inside. Keep high. Still there. Clear. Outside. Stay low. Clear. Car's lap down. Outside.
For the love of God.
Clear. Outside. Clear. Car inside. Clear. Inside. Keep high. Stay high. Clear inside. Car's lap down. Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Still there. Clear. Car's lap down. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Still there. Clear. Car inside. Still there. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside.
Gotta fight for every damn position today.
Keep high. Stay high. Clear. Inside. Still there. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Keep high. Clear inside. Car's flat down. Car outside.
Sorry if I'm not paying attention much to the chat. Definitely focusing on getting around these guys now. Oh, Randy frickin' McDonald.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Pit road is closed.
Ah!
Outside. Clear.
Hate slow trucks.
Outside. Clear outside. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 26 car.
Always in my way. Always. He's never not in my way.
You're in the top 10.
And he's gonna race on this team. I don't know what the hell the executives were thinking. Gibbs, you better move or I'm gonna punt you out of the way myself.
You're back in the lead.
Yeah, this team will be pretty competitive going into Bush 01. Yeah, I was gonna say you always seem to pop up right when I'm wrecking. So this has been a not so fun race so far. 51 laps into the damn event. Sacrificing a pit stop for at least, you know, some positions. Hopefully it'll pay off. We're gonna have some fast trucks behind us though, so. Oh yeah, I got Mike Wallace right up our rear end, so hopefully we have some speed. I'm hopeful. We kind of gave the wall a little love tap, so.
Get ready now, going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Good launch.
a lap down.
And Greg Biffle's back here, so
A lap down. That car's a lap down. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Pit road is closed. There's an accident in the pit. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the pace car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep digging.
I guess we will pit this time and
We won't fix the damage.
take some tires, I suppose, because we're gonna need it.
Pit road is now open. Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front stretch. We'll give you a half a can of fuel. The pace cars in turn 1. Wait.
Oh, come on, guys.
The lug nuts wouldn't go on right. The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! Keep it to 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 3. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Sorry, buddy. I know you can make it up on the track. Stay behind the 72 car. Okay, merge when you can. Whoa, 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 slow down. You're back in the lead.
Oh, good. At least we'll have some fresh tires to work with now, so we're kind of on the same playing field as everyone. Truck's still good, you know, so hopefully we can just kind of get going again like we were. We're good on fuel, so hopefully we can kind of make it to the end of this thing. Yeah, I'm hopeful we can extend our points lead. At least if we can lead the most laps today and walk away with at least a top 10. The goal is to finish in front of Mike Wallace, Jack Sprague, and Randy Tolsma. Jack Sprague's out of the race, Wallace is behind us, and I want to say Tolsma's been kind of back to the pack, if not lap down. So, which, looking at it, now he's on the lead lap. Actually, he's the tail end of the lead lap. We've lapped all the way up to 10th. All these cautions. So yeah, the only two trucks we really got to worry about is Tolsma and Wallace right now. So, and Wallace is third. So, but I'm pretty hopeful that we'll extend our points lead. I'm pretty sure we can. So.
There are the cross flags. We're halfway home. We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line.
Halfway through this thing, Jesus.
On the outside line.
A lot of good treks a lap down.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green, green, green. Yellow flag is out.
Come on,
Back
guys.
to the line. We got trouble in the pit. There's an accident in turn 1. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the pace car.
Turning out to be a Nazareth.
Pit road is now open.
Shaping up to be a damn Nazareth. Just want green flag racing and just get this race done and over with. So we're pushing into 3 a.m. and I do have work in the morning. Although work today was pretty darn good, I have to say. Aside from arguing with a gentleman about warrantying his battery, but, you know, I guess just how people are. But told him up front, the battery has to pass and the battery has to fail the test and the alternator and the starter has to pass. Battery failed and the alternator did not pass. So I told the gentleman, I'm like, I can't warranty your battery. And at first I was considering my options. You know, I'm like, well, maybe I can call someone, but he just kept arguing and arguing and arguing and arguing and kept giving me a hard time. And I'm like, you know, the likelihood of me doing the warranty now, just out of the kindness of my heart, is slowly fleeting. So, but aside from that, I told him, like, you know, hey, just go get this thing looked at, go get the alternator looked at. If it passes, then you can call back and, you know, talk to us about, you know, a warranty and stuff like that. But unfortunately, you have to do your part now. It sucks. No one wants to play the game, but we all have to play it. That's just how this works. But let's see. Randy McDonald and your brother won't be Cammy's using no development drivers. We're going green.
Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind.
Be more along the way, and we both know who they are. Oh yeah, no, there'll be more development drivers over the years. But there are kind of our first two modern development drivers. Tim Lexington was just kind of the extra addition. Ricky Craven was the veteran that we needed, just with some experience out there. Also just kind of pilot a program for us while we're, be it Lexington, we're still kind of developing more or less. Oh yeah, no, it is stressful, because it's like, I got another call to head to. You know, and this guy's just eating up my time, eating up my time, eating up my time, and it's like, listen, you know, I kept having to tell him the same thing over and over and over and over again. And it's like, you know, hey, if I could warranty your battery, I'd do it all day long. But unfortunately, warranties don't make us money. Yes, it's our commitment, because we made a promise when we installed this battery. You know, we'll come to you wherever you are and warranty this battery within the, 3 years of installation. Doesn't matter if it's 2 years and 364 days. If that battery fails, we will warranty it. But unfortunately, the circumstances are, and the criteria is, you know, if the battery fails and the starter and the alternator pass, then yeah, sure, we'll warranty the battery. But if my tester shows that the alternator or anything else has failed and the battery, you know, also failed and the battery, or that if, let's just say the battery's fine, then I can't warranty it. I could call my manager and say, hey, listen, you know, the customer's pretty adamant. It's the battery. I'd like to go ahead and offer them a warranty. Can you approve it? He could say yes, he could say no, and then so on and so forth. But when you start to argue with me, you know, my likelihood of sticking my neck out, not very good. And the guy's little argument to it was, like, you know, well, just throw a new battery in there because I don't want to go ahead and get my alternator fixed. I have, you know, it's a Mercedes, 2012 Mercedes C250. He has it all paid off, and he doesn't want to install a $500 alternator. It's like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to spend money either. But he's like, well, it's going to take months for the shop to get in the car. It's like, you could go down somewhere and say, hey, look, you got any, hang on. You know, is there any way you could just take a quick look at my alternator? You know, just AAA came out and said it failed its test. You know, it failed the test, so on and so forth, but you know, if it passes, it is what it is. And he goes, well, I could just slip the guy $50 and just say, hey, pass this alternator, and then come back to you. It's like, okay, I mean, you could do that too. I'm just saying, you're gonna pay. What did he say? Oh, he's like, well, I could just buy a new battery from you. I'm like, I'm pretty sure if it's the battery I'm thinking of this car takes, it could be anywhere from $199.33 to $230 some odd dollars, like $233 and some change. I never installed the more expensive batteries, so I don't know. But I'm like, he's like, well, that seems fine. I'm like, yeah. And then eventually, if your alternator does go kaput, this battery's gonna get drained and it's gonna die. Then you're gonna have 2 dead batteries on your hands. And what good does that really do you if you have 2 dead batteries? It doesn't. I'm like, listen, if the roles were reversed and you were me and I'm you, and you came to me and said, hey, your car's battery isn't good.
The yellow flag is out.
Really?
Let's go. Race back to the line. There's an accident on the back straight.
Well, we did get in some good green flag racing here, so.
That car's a lap down. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the pace car.
But anyways, you know, if you told me that my car's alternator wasn't doing its job correctly, or something along those lines, but the battery also wasn't very good, I'd probably say, well, I'd rather get the alternator fixed first, because at least the alternator will keep the battery charged if I can get the car running. But if I can't get the car running, or if I can get the car running and the alternator's not doing anything, then what good does that do me? He's like, you know, and his wife comes out and he's like, I have to explain this all over again. So I explained to her, and so I'm like, the options are you can take the car, get in the shop, have them look at the alternator, make sure it's good. And he goes, or you could just sell me a new battery, and that'll at least buy me, you know, 6 months with a failing alternator. I go, or 30 minutes. If that alternator fails, then let's just say it fails while your battery's up at full charge, you realistically have about maybe 30 minutes before your car dies. I told him, like, I've played with alternators before. Personally speaking, it just isn't worth it to me to go through all the stress and the headache of trying to go through that. I would just get it fixed, even if the car's paid off. I said I had a Crown Victoria that I sank lots of money into, more money than the car was worth, because I liked the car and I wanted to make sure the car was continuing to run. Also, it was my daily, but you know, besides the point. Cami Racing sponsorship from AAA will make a great patriotic paint scheme, combining that with the Marines logo you showed me with. Yeah, I might do something like that. I don't know. Definitely gonna honor one of the branches of the militaries, you know, around Memorial Day, like when we start racing the Coke 600. The Memorial Day race in Charlotte. So we'll have to figure out something, you know, a good patriotic scheme and stuff like that. And But yeah, no, but it's just like, that was my only bad call. And then I had a tire call right after that where the lug nut, I don't know if it was the shop that damaged it or what, but I put my lug wrench on, and it's all by hand. They don't give us anything, you know, powered. We don't get power tools to do our job because, you know, it's liability. And so I'm not a strong guy. I'm not a big guy. I'm 5'9", maybe 155 pounds soaking wet, and I can maybe lift about 75 to 100 pounds comfortably. Not very strong. I'm a very average to very small build. And so I put a little bit of effort into it, taking off a lug nut that was on there a little tight, and it snapped the mount off that it was on.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on
Like it just sheared. The lug came off with the mount, and I'm like, oh, that shouldn't have happened. I documented it because I'm like, well, technically I did damage the car. It was on my watch. And the woman's like, well, I'm pretty sure the shop damaged it. I'm like, well, it is very likely because I'm sure they probably yanked the lug nut on with an impact gun. But unfortunately, I'm the one who was taking the lug nut off when it broke. So unfortunately, that's my damage.
Green, green, green.
This, you know, the crappy thing is, like, this woman's selling this car here pretty quick. You know, she's not keeping this car for long. Like, the next few weeks, she's selling it. So it's like, she doesn't want to sink.
Let's go. Race back to the line. We got a wreck in the pit.
Well, could they stop wrecking in the pit?
Pit road is closed. We got trouble in the pit.
Well, who cares? It's not on the racing surface.
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the pace car. Pit road is now open.
What do you do when do you do part-time cup racing? 01 or 02? Yet to be foreseen. I don't know when I'll do part-time cup racing. I might fill in for a team here and there. You know, or run a start for a team if if they need me to, or but ideally I'd like to focus really solely on the Busch Series for 2001. I don't want to, you know, I might come in for 4 races, maybe 5 races in the Truck Series next season. I'm definitely running New Hampshire with the Truck Series. But in terms of other tracks, or other, you know, Cup, I'm focusing solely on Busch going forward for now. And I'll be running a little more part-time for trucks, probably 02. The idea of doing triple duty doesn't spark a lot of joy in my book. I could definitely do 2 series comfortably, possibly. Just takes up a lot of time. But I could happily, you know, at least through 02. Yeah, I mean, we could do some part-time starts, you know, but I was thinking, you know, driver injuries, or, you know, part-time drivers not filling in for a ride, or, you know, so on and so forth. We could possibly fill in for other teams and just kind of get a feel out for the actual, you know, Cup Series ride. Alrighty.
Okay, we're on the lead lap.
So,
Stay on the outside line.
30 to go.
Behind the pace car on the outside line.
Hopefully we can just keep running. How many trucks are out at this point? Mike Wallace is out. Ooh, that's big for us. Kurt Busch is out. So really we only have to worry about Randy Tolsma. And we've lapped up to 7th, which is Randy Tolsma. That's crazy.
Pace car's in.
So that helps us out point-wise.
Green, green, green.
So we just got to finish in front of Randy Tolsma. And even still, he's far back. I think he's, what, 3rd or 4th? Like I said, I forget off the top of my head, but as long as we can finish in front of him, or even just finish the damn race on the lead lap. I think we led the most laps, so... Speaking of the devil, there's Tolsma. See if we can't catch him and put him a lap down.
That car's a lap down.
He's about to be.
Outside. Stay low. Still there.
And he's now a lap down.
Clear outside.
Well, that's a pretty simple points day. Kurt Busch is also out, and he's at least in 6th. I think Greg Biffle was a lap down, so really anyone in points contention with us, I mean... No one on the lead laps in points contention with us, so Greg Biffle's in 9th. That's our closest points contention right now, so 9th and a lap down. So I think we did okay in terms of points today, so Nashville and Nazareth, although very brutal tracks. Thank you. Trying to keep some good driving going. Despite the truck being damaged, we still have some damn good speed going. Corner entry not so great, but going through the corner and exit been pretty good. Was Lance Norick out by chance? No, he's still racing. That truck's feeling really good right now. Was that Lonnie Rush up there? Oh darn, we're gonna put him another lap down. What a real shame. What a real shame. Anyways. It is now my goal to put him another lap down. It better be Lonnie Rush, although I don't really know any other yellow trucks out on the track currently. Actually, there is one other yellow truck. That might be the 73.
That car's a lap down.
Yeah, that's the 73. Although now I see Lonnie Rush, he's up there. So I can achieve my goal.
Just 10 more to go.
10 to go. Really, did you want to just move right into my way?
Car outside.
Don't get out of my way, you'll be the next hood ornament for the 87 Irving
Clear
truck.
outside.
Now here's a $1 million question. Will we finish under green? It's like one of our longest green flag stretches of the day.
Still there. That car's a lap down. Clear.
Oh no, Lonnie Rush with another lap down. Anyways,
Clear.
just there he goes. So sad. And driving along. I think it might. I don't know. I think we might finish in a green. As long as I don't do anything dumb.
Inside. Keep high. That car's a lap down. Just 5 more to go.
5 to go.
Clear inside. Car inside. That car's a lap down. Stay high. Clear inside.
Oh,
Car inside. Clear.
hate it when they do that.
Inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. That car's a lap down. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. That car's a lap down. Clear inside. Just 2 to go.
2 to go.
Last lap. You the man. Come on, bring it home. Outside. Keep low. That car's a lap
I think
down.
this will be my new win record.
Still there.
This is my 9th win of the season. Damn. I'm pretty sure it's a new record.
You won! See? This is what happens when you got the best crew chief in the business.
Ah, well. Thanks for tagging along today, guys. That, this was a race. This is not how I expected it to go, but hey, we got the W in the end, so that's all that really matters.
The race is over. Come on in.
Lapped all the way up to 6th. Or, well, I'm sorry, 7th. So let's see if there's anything left in this truck to do a damn burnout.
The race is over. Come on in. The race is over. Come on in.
Right here. Now that was a race. No, we lapped up to, yeah, we did lap up to 6th. Yeah, 'cause we passed Jimmy McMurray. Not a very wide front stretch to do a burnout on. But, yeah, Mike Wallace, David Nudenberger, Scott Riggs, Kurt Busch, Tim Lexington, Sean Dean, Jack Sprague, and Carlos Contreras all DNF'd. Coy Gibbs, 5 laps down. Rob Morgan, 3. Technically, they're 3 laps down. So, our points contenders, our closest points contender finished 8th and 1 lap down. That's Greg Biffle. The next closest person would be Marty Houston. He's in 10th. He finished a lap down. Randy Tolsma finished 20th, 2 laps down. He was... I forget where he is in points. Let's see. Jimmy Hensley's 9th. He finished 2 laps down. Yeah, that really did a number. Jack Sprague's 2nd. He finished 34th. DNF'd early on. Kurt Busch is 6th. He finished 31st. DNF'd. Mike Wallace is 3rd. Finished 28th. So all in all, the points really sucked for everyone else. So let me save this. Nashville S3. Yeah, this is kind of a bad race. I want to see what happened in Lexington many, many laps ago. Would have been... There it is. So Lexington, of course it's Rick Ware that got into him. Another driver that I'm not particularly fond of. So let's see from here. So, yeah, just coming off the corner, Rick Ware got into him. Nothing he could do, although great, I avoided literally everyone else. Poor Lexington. Yeah, Rick Ware was up his ass. Nowhere for Lexington to go. He's stuck behind Lonnie Rush and Lance Hopper, and Rick Ware just gave him the business. That sucks. That really sucks. That was really unfortunate for Lexington. You know, we sorted our... Looks like he developed that problem kind of after driving away, maybe? That's not how he wanted to end his day at all. Damn, that sucks. That really, really sucks for him. Yep, that's just the unfortunate reality of it all. I mean, there's so many cautions to cover that I don't even know where to start. I kind of want to see what happened to Jack Sprague, though. Where did he... Oh! What the hell happened to Kurt Busch? So Kurt Busch was just turned around there on the front straightaway. So there's Carlos Contreras up top. I think that's Joe Ruttman. Oh, Kurt Busch didn't even saw that coming. There's Rob Morgan. There's Sprague. There's Lexington again. It's ultimately what set Lexington up for his poor performance. And I want to see Mike Wallace. Those are kind of the accents I want to see. So, Mike Wallace, he... It's a recent DNF for him. Oh, he was already smashed up pretty good there. So let's see. We're already in a caution. Oh, that sucks. They were already under caution. Wow. So what the... Yeah, that's just crap luck for a lot of guys here at Nashville, so that's going to conclude it for that. Oh boy. The race I have not been looking forward to all season. We are here for the Sears Craftsman 175 of Chicago at Cicero, Illinois, at the Chicago Motor Speedway. So this will probably end up being tomorrow's race, and again, yeah, not looking forward to this one. It's a mile track, unless the other cars don't do well. I'm not expecting a good outcome here. So, yeah, this track is, yeah, not one of my favorites. There's not much to say about it. But after that, we got Richmond. So I guess we can have one poor race. I mean, we've been commanding the last X amount of races. Then we got Dover. And like I said, I don't really know how Dover's going to go. I have yet to really get in there and practice some laps at Dover. And of course, after that, we got Texas, which, and then California. So we only got a handful of races left. Doubleheader at Richmond. And I think, is it before or after Texas? I think after Texas. We are, yeah, after Texas it's Rockingham, and then we'll finish the season out. So after Texas, it's our last race in the Busch, and last race for the Truck Series full time. So it's getting pretty interesting. It's getting very, very interesting. So yeah, I mean, we're going to be having over I want to say we should have a 200 plus points lead, if not pretty darn close. So I think one poor day will hurt. It will hurt, but it shouldn't kill us in the long run. But anyways, guys, I do appreciate you all for watching. We're gonna step on out of here and get ready for bed so I can go do it all again tomorrow and stuff like that. But like I said, we'll be back for Chicago. I might run a few practice laps just to see if it's as bad as I remember. I might go turn a few quick practice laps real quick at Dover, and then, yeah, I'm going to go to bed. So appreciate you all for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.